Good Wednesday morning, everyone. How's it going? Welcome to Home Built Workshop. Welcome to Wednesday Live. I hope this episode, is that what we call it? Episode? I hope this episode finds you all well and good and having an amazing week so far. I am feeling refreshed, energized, and ready to tackle this day. Does that sound strange? I am. And I hope you guys are feeling the same way. Hope everything is going great. We're here to hang out for a little while as I'm kind of getting situated here. And yeah, I don't know if we're on time for early, late. What are we? Are we on time? I don't know. What time is it? Yeah, we're actually like a minute late. Sorry about that. I got hot coffee this morning, which is strange because, well, I haven't had hot coffee for a while. Not because it's cold or anything, but I still had coffee left, and I can't let that go to waste. Poor conservatives here. Haha, first. I think that's supposed to say. Right on, right on. Harry dude, what's up? What is up? Giovanni's here. Ciao. Ciao, Giovanni. Greetings. Hot coffee to you, if you drink coffee, and everybody. I actually have coffee, and here's why. Do you want to know why? Who wants to know why I still have coffee, whereas lately I haven't? We, around here, we're back to school, and it's very strange. That's why I still have coffee left. Normally, my morning routine is, involves me drinking a lot of coffee, and I didn't have as much coffee time this morning because I had to head off to the school. So I got back, there's still coffee left, so we're going to drink it together. Well, while we're hanging out anyway. Poor Conservative says, yes, being obnoxious. You're autocorrect? You're not being obnoxious. Let's see. Guartaro? Sorry if I mispronounced that. Hello from Madrid, Spain. What's up? Hope things are going well in Spain. Cheers. Gina, hey, welcome. You made it. Giovanni says better a cold beer. Well, I don't object to that. It's just it's 9 o'clock in the morning here, and I'm still drinking coffee. So. Let's see. Everybody's cheers. Right on. Thanks, guys. Whatever your drink of choice is, whether it be morning coffee or, in Giovanni's case, an afternoon beer, that's fine. Frank says back to school for a short time. Harvard went to remote schooling. Yeah, I kind of feel that it's could be for a short time, but for now, that's where we are. A lot of the other schools are also doing remote around here. And at least for now, that's where we are. And I'm not trying to get into a deep discussion on the whole thing, but I'm kind of glad that at least for now, the kids are able to at least go back to school with a lot of restrictions and things. You know what I mean? But I'm kind of happy because I feel that they need that interaction, with their friends and stuff. So I'm happy. It's a little strange, a little different, but so far so good. Giovanni says, hi, Gina. The hairless ghost is back. Yes. Woo! I don't know what word that is. Slant. I'm not sure. Sorry about that, dude. Gina's laughing at the hairless ghost. Poor conservative. Yes, coffee. So anyway, so what are you guys up to? Are you guys having a good week so far? I hope. I feel like I mentioned right at the beginning, I'm feeling energized. I'm feeling excited, and I'm and motivated to start checking things off the list. For me, the whole summer with this whole thing, right? Really kind of was a challenge for me to be able to juggle both, all the stay home stuff while still getting projects and things done, and it got to be kind of tricky. And I'm not complaining, so please, I don't want this to sound like that. It just this change that we have right now with the schools going back, I feel that as a like a renewal. Does that make any sense? I don't know if that makes any sense or not. And it's not because, you know, I'm happy to be rid of my daughter or anything like that, but it just gives me a little bit of a chance to kind of focus a little more on getting some things done here. I don't know if that makes sense. Anyway. Poor conservative says phonetically slancha. 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 What language is that? I don't know what that is. Educate me. Gina says, I just got back from my walk. 2 miles is done. I was hoping for 4, but the clouds were dissipating and I didn't have my UV shirt on. So maybe I'll go for a hot walk later, but probably not. I don't know if it's supposed to be super hot today or not. Right now, it's kind of warm, but I was working on getting a video ready for this weekend, taking pictures and just work, and I never took my sweatshirt off. So, I forgot. Oh well, it's fine. Poor conservative, yes, it's Irish Gaelic. Oh, okay. Gina, freedom. LOL. Freedom? What's freedom? Oh, is that what that means? Yeah, you guys are. I'm getting lost here. Let's see. Count says, "Hey man, I love your channel. Right on. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Welcome. I'm glad you're able to drop into the live. We do these every week. Not always here on YouTube, but we alternate YouTube and Facebook every other week. And yeah, welcome. What's on your workbench? There's the question right now. Ready? What's on your workbench? All of you guys. Boom. Leave it right over here. Poor conservative. Go Gina, go. Cool. Freedom. Slaincha. Interesting. Oh, kids in school. It's freedom. Never mind. You see, I'm just gonna sit here and let you guys talk because it's gonna make more sense. No, I don't even think of it as that. Really, I don't know how to explain it. Really, I don't know the best way to explain it. Honestly, see, I don't even know what I'm talking about. All right, so the question: what's on your workbench? What's on my workbench? Guitar templates. Funny story. So, these are my mainly this template right here is the one I have the story about. These are the templates that I work off of when I'm building my Haley guitars. I use templates, with a router. The guitar body that I just finished up, that I'm going to be putting the video out this weekend for, I wasn't super happy with some of the fit of the way the finish, the way the routes came out, and I couldn't figure out why. So I started looking at my template, and it was kind of getting beat up. Had some dents and things. I don't even know how that happens, but anyway, I spent several hours over the last few days here and there fixing the dents, putting some filler in there, getting everything sanded smooth in anticipation so that I could make a new a duplicate of this template. Actually, it'd be like the triplicate, but so I got everything fixed up, and including some weirdness in some of the this one's really nice, including some of the weird spots and dents, and I don't know what happened. So I get it all fixed up. I get the other one. I get this thing attached to another piece of MDF. I start cutting it out and getting everything done. And when I am cutting them out, I usually go in with a jigsaw. And remove most of the material and then route it flush with the router. Well, I guess I got in a hurry, hit the side of my template that I just spent hours repairing and smoothing and all that with the jigsaw. So, like, I cut right into the side, right into one of the pickup things. I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to hurry. So I got frustrated. This was yesterday. Got frustrated. Left the shop for, I don't know, half hour, 45 minutes. And finally, I got determined I needed to fix this. And so I came back out and I pulled my template off of the piece of MDF and I set about fixing the thing that I just messed up. And I started noticing, I usually make notes on there, like this one. This one says version 2. I noticed that the one that I was working off of was version 1. It was already an old one. So that's why things weren't fitting, or weren't coming out as clean. So I'd spent probably a good half a day repairing a template to make a duplicate of that I'd already made a duplicate of. So I was working off the wrong template the whole time because I didn't, like, this one's written on there with, a Sharpie. The other one's written on there with pencil, so it was kind of like this. I never saw it. So that was my morning yesterday, all wasted to make this template, which was already made. I didn't even need to do. Ugh. Oh boy. So, the other thing on my bench, and then we're going to come back to comments. So you still got time. Drop it over here. What's on your workbench? We are making, as in we, mostly me, but I'm gonna sucker Haley into to help out with this. We're making some new coat racks, small coat racks for her room. I'm getting the stock prepped for it now. It's almost ready, and then I'm gonna have her help me do some layout and some drilling and stuff like that. But this is gonna be really simple. This is one of those projects that we're gonna do a video on, but it's not so much gonna be about making these. If you guys know what I mean. It's going to be more about getting Haley out here to help with a couple of the steps, and just to do some gluing, and it's basically going to be this thing. I mean, I'm going to do a little bit of carving on this because it's still not just a square edge, but it's going to be really just drilling holes in there, gluing in some shaker pegs, applying some sort of finish. Really simple, but I want to get her out here to help with that. So that's what I'm working on. And then something like this, we can knock out in a couple of evenings, and it won't be all that hard, but anything I can do to get her out here to help out, get a little glue. She likes glue. And I don't blame her. You know how you get that glue on your fingers and you get to peel it off and it's like, I don't know, peeling skin, second skin or something? She likes that. It's like she'll actually smear it. So when that video comes out, and I'm actually going to make mention of that in there, that it's not so much about the complexity of the project, it's about what you get out of it. All right, let's get caught back up here. Gina says kids in school is freedom. Oh, she took it that way. Yeah, I don't know. Harry Dude says back to a sense of normality, maybe. Maybe that's it. Maybe. I don't know. It could be. But what is normal? Poor Conservative is working on reloading bench top, skirting the edge with poplar, and then finishing with rock hard tabletop varnish and urethane. Ooh, nice. Wags is here. Hey now! What's up, Wags? Long time, glad I caught you today. I am too, my friend. Welcome. Harry Dude says, I use a Forstner bit to clear out the holes in my templates. Easier than a jigsaw or scroll saw. I've done both. And I don't know why, for this time, I decided to use the jigsaw. I don't know. It's not my first choice. Honestly, I don't like the jigsaw, really. I don't know. But I just decided to use it this time. I don't know why. And then it was just, I was trying to hurry. And I didn't want to get out the scroll saw. I should have used Forstner bits because, yes, that's what I've used, a lot of times. But the frustrating part was I didn't even have to do all this if I'd have used the right template to begin with. Oh well. Yeah, poor conservative. Whole line of different emoji faces. Neptunes! Neptunes, hello everyone. What's up? Gina, hey Neptune, what is going on? Cheers to your beverage of choice early in the morning. Mine right now is coffee. Oh, that's a little bit hot, yeah. So anyway, that's what's on my bench right now. Really, the guitar templates I'm done with. I just got to get that stuff put away. Get back to these little coat rack pieces. So this is elm. I'm gonna see if I can find that. I posted a picture. If you guys saw that picture I posted this morning of the grain, I don't know if you can see it in here. Let me see if I can get close. Do you see? It's not super clear. Not super clear. Yeah, you can see it a little bit. The zigzagginess, technical term, of the grain right there. Isn't that so cool? I really like that, and I've only seen that in elm. If you guys know of any other species that has that sort of zigzagginess, let me know. But as far as I know, elm is the only one that I have much experience with, anyway. One of the telltale signs for me that it's elm. And I posted that this morning, I believe on Instagram, Instagram and Facebook. So let me know. You guys ever seen any other wood that has the zigzaggy grain in that? Namabasa wants to learn how to make a guitar. Cool. I've got a lot of videos on my channel. Going through some of the different steps, different processes. Some of them from start to finish. Some of them are specific to one step. Check it out. There's also a ton of other channels over there on YouTube. Over there. There's a ton of channels here on YouTube that you can follow along. There's a ton of videos. You can learn pretty much everything that you need. All the steps for building guitars you can find here on YouTube. But I do have a lot on my channel. I'd love to have you head over there, check them out. Hopefully you can find the information you're looking for. But don't forget there's tons of other builders on there that have tons and tons of videos. So you should have no problem finding out what you need to do. But so hopefully and get a hold of me if you need any assistance or have any other questions. Let me know. Poor conservative. Hey Neptune, poor conservative again. Not much elm available here due to Dutch elm disease. Yes, unfortunately here our elm trees are dying as well. That's why I have so much elm, because we have like our whole house and like where we live. There's a lot of elm trees, and we had a few of them completely die 2 years ago, and we had them taken down, which was sad. But I had them leave me the logs. So I have a lot of elm, which I like working with. I like the color and the grain and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, they're slowly dying out, along with the ash trees, which I hate to see. The ash trees are really going away, and I'm not sure if ours is Dutch elm disease or what it is, but there's some sort of worm or caterpillar or something that I see all these little bore holes in some of this elm that we have, and I don't know if that's the cause of these trees dying or if they are dying because of the elm disease, and then these little caterpillar wormy things climb in there because the tree is dying. So I'm not sure, but these definitely have caterpillar worm holes, whatever they are, bugs of some sort. So yeah, it's sad. It's definitely sad. I don't like to see trees dying, honestly. I like trees. Not like, I just like trees. I like forests. I like trees. I like woods. I like green. But yeah, since these things are dying, I am definitely using. I'm getting a lot of use out of them. Oh, I just noticed this. Never noticed this before. It's like perfectly quarter sawn. Look at that. Huh. Quarter sawn elm. Makes it sound fancier. Let's see. Neptune says, hope everyone's doing well. We are. We're doing good. We're doing good. I hope you're doing well also. Hope things are going good. Everything here's kind of going well. It's going pretty decent, I'd say. Still dealing with everything that everybody else is dealing with. And, schools are back. Schools started this week. It's craziness. Brian says, hello, I love your videos. They inspire me to pursue my passion for guitar building. Thank you. Well, thank you, Brian. And you know what? I am glad anything I can do to help. You build. Have you started building yet? Or are you kind of just getting started? What's the scoop? Where are you at in that whole process? It is definitely a fun thing to do. A lot of people, and I've never done this, and I told you guys I was going to do this. Build a guitar from a kit. We just haven't got to it yet. But a lot of people like to do that. They'll buy a kit and put the thing together. This is like taking a kit guitar 10 steps further. And it's really fun, and really it's really an enjoyable task. Whether you plan to build one for just yourself or you want to build some and sell, there's really something awesome about building and playing your own instrument for you. My very first one that I did when I built out of the barnwood from my grandpa's barn, that one has a really, really special place. And when I look at it, okay, that was my first one I did. What was it, 5 years ago? I don't know, something like that. It's been a while, and it's not perfect, but I honestly don't care, because there's something special about it being, first of all, the first instrument where I didn't build the neck on that one, but I built the body and everything from scratch. But it's super special to me, especially because it's made from my grandpa's barn. I love playing that thing. It's just great. So keep going. Like I said, whether you're building it for you or you're building it for, you want to build to sell, you're gonna love it. Port Conservative Emerald Ash Borer here with the Ash Kill. Yep, that's that bug, man. I'm telling you. So where my mom lives in Pennsylvania, they have ash trees there, and there's some of them. Some of them are probably 2 to 3 feet across. One of them is like right on the edge of her yard, and when that thing dies, it hasn't died yet, but when it does, I'm gonna have to make like a special trip or something back there with the chainsaw mill so I can slab up a bunch of this elm, because there is ash. There's so much ash in just that tree, so much wood, and I gotta figure out how to save it. I don't know. I could drive back there, slice it up, or I need to find somebody local that could do that for me. But I don't want that to go to waste. Let's see. Donna's here. Good morning, everyone, Donna says. Good morning, Donna. Namabasa, there's a challenge of supplies, like pickups, and many others here in Uganda. Oh, welcome. From Uganda. Cool. I'm not familiar with what's available in a lot of other countries. Can you... I'm trying to think of... I don't know. I'm not familiar with your supply chain. So I can imagine that there's some challenges there. I definitely believe you. I wonder if it costs a lot more to have it shipped from other countries? I don't know. I'm not. I'm kind of just thinking out loud. If there's not some sort of supplier near you, then I guess you almost would have to order from somewhere else. Hmm. Um, I'm trying to think. I don't have a whole lot of options or a whole lot of ideas for you there, and I'm sorry about that. And that's really just because I'm not familiar with shipping to other countries, honestly. I know there's a lot of, there's a bunch of U.S. suppliers here, and suppliers in the UK and Europe, Australia, but I'm not familiar. I don't know of any uh, suppliers around there. So if any of you guys have any ideas, please leave your comments down there. How could we get, or what would be the best way to get supplies sent to Uganda? If you got any ideas, leave them over here. That'd be awesome if we could figure this out. Poor conservative. Trees feed our needs. Yes, they do. They do. You gotta have trees. Gotta have that green, right? Brian, what tools are indispensable to your shop? Well, for building guitars, since that's what we were just talking about, I'm gonna say the bandsaw, and I'm gonna list three. I'm gonna say the bandsaw, a router, or some sort of a router table, and a drill press. That's what I would say. And if those of you that have built guitars, you let me know as well. What are your top three? What would be your suggestions? Now, you don't have to have some of that stuff to do this work. You could do it all by hand. It can be done. People do it. It'd be a lot of work, I think. But yeah, you could do it. I use the bandsaw mainly for cutting out blanks, both body blanks and neck blanks. I think that's the fastest way, and you don't need a big giant bandsaw. I use a 10-inch benchtop bandsaw. It's not a huge expensive floor standing one. I would like to have one, but this one works just fine. It's small, it's compact. It does most everything I need it to do, as long as you have a good blade. The drill press I use for, as we mentioned earlier, removing material before routing, for drilling fret marker dots on a neck, for any holes, string through holes, bridge mounting holes. There's so many things that you're going to need to drill a hole on. And yes, you could do it with a hand drill. I'm not saying you have to have a drill press, but it's a lot easier, I think. But it's not necessary. So if you don't have one, don't feel like you can't do it with just because you don't have a drill press. You could do it with a regular old drill. You just have to be really careful. And also, I recommend having a good index of brad point drill bits. Now, the set that I have, it's not great. Honestly, I don't even remember where I got it, but I think it originally came from Harbor Freight. I don't know if I got it at a yard sale or something like that. A couple of the bits wobble. A couple of them I've taken a stone to kind of grind that point where it's somewhat centered. But for a very inexpensive set, it works decently. I have yet to find one with this many sizes that is somewhat affordable. That's higher quality. So if you got any suggestions for a large index, like a whole array of sizes, not, you can find a 7 or a 12-piece set, but I want like a 30 or 40, I don't even know what that is, I can't even see it. A big set of brad point bits. Leave it. And I haven't researched it in a little while, but the smaller sets are pretty common, but I want like all the in-between sizes and everything. You always need different sizes. So good set of brad point drill bits and a router. I recommend having a router that you can use in a table as well as a handheld one. Whether you can mount it and then take it out for handheld. I used to use 2 different routers, but you don't need 2 different routers. All right, let's get caught up here. I've missed a bunch of bunch of comments. Don't worry, I'm coming back to you guys. So Brian, I hope that was helpful. And you know that is in no way a definitive list, but that's just kind of off the top of my head. Those are the 3 tools that I can think of at the moment that if I didn't have, it would make building a guitar a little more challenging. Hand plane's good for jointing tops or jointing body pieces. You can do it with a hand plane. I have not perfected that skill well enough yet to do it by hand. I usually use a jointer. I got a 6-inch power jointer, but can totally be done with a hand plane. Nice sharp. Donna says, I finally made my door table, ordered hairpin legs, and it looks great. Hairpin legs are cool. Some people can't stand them, but I like them. And one of these days, I'm going to build something with hairpin legs. Whether it's a coffee table, that's probably what it'll be, a coffee table. Maybe I'll grab a couple pieces of these elm boards that I have sliced up and put some hairpin legs on it and make a little coffee table. And we can, I don't know, maybe someone needs one or something. But it's definitely been one that I've wanted to do. A while back, I was going to work with a local blacksmithing shop, and we were going to make some hairpin legs. And I don't remember why we didn't. I think it came down to cost. What was I even working on? I can't remember now. But I talked with them, and we were gonna bend them, bend the hairpin out of bar stock and weld the brackets on the top. And I can't remember why we didn't do that. I was gonna kind of do like a kind of a collab thing. I don't remember. But we had it all worked out, and yeah, it never went through. Oh, I think they were moving to a new location, and their schedule kept getting pushed out. So finally, I just said, never mind, and did something different. Alrighty, let's see. Wow, I'm way behind the comments. Sorry, guys. Don't worry, I'm not ignoring you. I'm getting back. So let's see. Yeah, Donna's table. That's awesome. A door with hairpin legs. It sounds cool. Brian says, yes, I'm building now, working on my 3rd build, an Explorer, totally from scratch. I learned a lot from you. Right on. That's cool. An Explorer. A friend of mine wants me to build him a Firebird bass. I'm going to do it when he's ready for it. I'm waiting. They haven't even showed up yet, but I got templates on order for that because I don't have any. So I ordered up a set of templates. They haven't even got here yet. And as well as some other templates for some different things that I'm going to be mixing and matching and making some new designs for Haley guitars. So I'm kind of excited about that. Trying to branch out a little bit. I like my tonics. I really do. My ode to the telly. How are things going? I was going to say up the road, but you're not quite up the road. You're out that way from me. Cool town. Let's see. Pork and Soda. Good morning, Donna. Good morning, buddy. Buddy, morning, Pork and Soda says, get your ash back there. Yes, I need to, man. I need to. I'm telling you, that tree that I was talking about a year ago, last July, I think I posted a picture or two of that tree, and it is absolutely incredible. There's so many trees in that area, like where I grew up. So many trees are amazing. Like their size is just, they're huge. There's an oak tree back there. Gina's seen it. The oak tree is so... ever since I was little, the thing was massive. I mean, it's got to be, I don't know, I'm just guessing, 6 feet across. I don't know, it's absolutely incredible. And but this ash tree, man, that would be some amazing lumber. I can't let it go to waste. So I may need, if anybody's got any connections, in the Pennsylvania area to a sawmill. There's got to be somebody around there. I haven't reached out too much around that neck of the woods because I don't live there anymore. But it's got to be saved. Burnaby, hello everyone. What's the topic? Man, we're talking about, kind of seems like essential tools around the shop and building guitars and guitar templates right now. Flyers that we can that will ship or are near Uganda. But if you're going to talk about something else, throw it out there. Open phone lines are open. Buddy says, almost forgot the live chat. Well, buddy, I'm glad you didn't. I'm glad you're here. Poor Conservative says, Guitar Shack in South Africa is the only source I know in Africa. Oh, Guitar Shack. I've heard that name before. I'm gonna have to look them up just to see what they have. So that's a good suggestion. Namabasa Guitar Shack, maybe worth looking into. Burnaby, bam, thumbs up, a little too close there. Whoosh. Philip, how's Colorado? Kind of cool in PA. Broke ground on my new shop last weekend and also back on second shift. Hard on my woodworking business. Oh well. Well, things in Colorado are well. We're doing good here. It's been hot here. Although right now I'm wearing a sweatshirt, but that's because when I got up this morning it was just like 61 degrees, just a teeny bit cool, chill in the air. But now it's hot, and I started the live and forgot to take it off, and I'm just dealing with it and drinking hot coffee. It's kind of cool, huh? Kind of. What I remember is August, and for August where I lived in Pennsylvania. And that's awesome. You broke ground on the new shop. But yeah, that's kind of a drag that you had to go back to second shift. But like you said, what do you do, right? I guess we do what we need to do. Brian says, do you make your own templates or buy them? If you buy them, where do you get them? These particular templates right here that I have, I made these, but I made them from a set of templates that I bought, and also a paper printout, kind of a combination of a lot of stuff. So the very first guitar that I built, I bought the templates from someplace online. I think I bought them from a seller on eBay. The templates that I originally paid for are marked, and I'm going to throw out some different names here, but they're marked as 77guitars.com. I can't find, if you look that up, I can't find that anymore. So I don't know if they've gone out of business or what, but they're this is not one of them, but they're a regular, half-inch MDF template. There's two different kinds of MDF. Or actually, the other one may not even be called MDF, but the one that you want is, if you're going to make some, get this really dense stuff. It's almost out of, like, dust. Not this stuff. It's almost, this is the good stuff, and use half-inch. I almost would use 1 inch if I could buy it. I'm going to have to look at that. So I bought my very first one that I built, the very first guitar that I did, the Barncaster. The video's back on YouTube. I think it was 2016, something like that. To build that one, I used regular standard Telecaster style templates. To build, I built, I think, 3 guitars like that. 3 guitar bodies, the very first ones I did. But then, when I decided that I really enjoyed this process and I wanted to kind of come up with my own design, change this design, do my own thing. And when I decided to start Haley Guitars, I took those templates and I took a template, like a PDF outline, or I took an outline of a Telecaster and basically started combining some different aspects of guitars that I liked. And I also took some tracings. That's what it was. I traced a friend of mine's guitar that I really liked the shape, It was a bit of an offset shape, kind of like the tonic. You know, it has this little offset deal right down here, which a standard telly does not. So I took the telly and I took this other shape that I liked and I combined it and basically cut it out. And then I used part of the Telecaster templates. This is a pretty much standard Telecaster up here from about here to here. And then the rest is kind of my own modified shape. But I made those. But the ones that I just mentioned, I ordered up the Firebird templates. And those I ordered from Potvin Guitars. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Mike Potvin. He's up in Canada somewhere. He builds guitars, and he's got an amazing amount of templates. I did not know he had that many different things. And a really cool dude to work with. So not sponsored or anything, but if you're looking for templates, definitely check out Potvin. Potvin. He's got a ton of stuff, and like I said, a cool guy. I messaged him about a couple things, and right away, I mean, this was even on a Saturday. I sent him a message, just thinking, Monday he'll get back to me or something like that. I mean, like, not long after that, like that same day, he messaged me back. We went back and forth, I don't know, 6 or 8 times about some custom or some modifications I wanted to have done to a few templates. And way cool guy to work with. And I definitely recommend, if you're looking to buy templates, check out Mike Potvin stuff. It's way cool. And I have no business relationship or anything with the guy, but let him know I sent you if you contact him. It's not like we're buddies and I know him or anything, but just let him know, because we went back and forth a lot. So, Brian, I hope that was kind of like the long-winded answer. So that's the 2 places I have gotten templates before. One was like the place I found on eBay. It was 77 Guitars, but I can't find that anymore. eBay does have a lot of options for templates. One suggestion for anybody that wants to get templates, if you can get them that are at least a 1/2 inch, try to get the 1/2 inch ones. A lot of people sell them in a 1/4 inch, and I don't like the 1/4 inch. They're just not strong enough. I don't think. They're not durable. Try to get the 1/2 inch ones if you can. I mean, if it's like a super special thing and you have to, all you can get's a 1/4 inch, then you may have to do it. But as soon as you buy templates, before you use it to route anything, I don't care if it's a 1/2 inch thick or if it's a 1/4 inch thick, get some good MDF and make a duplicate right away. Don't use it to build your guitar and then think, oh yeah, I'll get around to making a copy. Do that absolutely first. Trust me. The reason for that, if you're not aware, when you buy a template, right, we spent our money on it. And when you go to use that to build your guitar, if we do something wrong and you send a router bit into the side of your brand new template, it's gonna be ruined, right? And you just spent your money on it, and they're not super cheap. So make a duplicate right away. Set your ones you paid for aside. Keep them safe until you need them again. It's a little tip. All right, back to I've missed a bunch. Don't worry, I'm catching up. Poor conservative, Rockler. I gotcha. Rockler has 25-piece brad point. That's nice for $50. I'll have to look at it. And I'm going to see on my hammer. Not that you guys asked. 3-pound sledge. This thing's so awesome for those big jobs. This thing, it's short, it's compact, but man, it's awesome. Hopefully you don't have to use it much, but sometimes. Neptune, kind of away. Yes, it brings out the top. Poor conservative. Hey, Burnaby, sorry I missed you. Epperson, top of the morning. How's everyone? I've been busy. Seems like I haven't got to listen in for months. I know, you've been at least you've been able to drop in, say hi. I hope you're still busy, but I just hope you're able to hang out for a little bit. Brian says Firebirds are tough, big bodies and great headstocks, hard to do in single piece construction. When I build mine, it's going to be Firebird inspired, but it's going to be different. I'm going to put kind of more of a Haley guitar styled neck on it, but it's going to be kind of a really almost a one-off guitar. Well, for right now, just because a friend of mine's been asking me to do this thing for years, and so I'm kind of getting prepared for it. So I'm going to do mine not in 100% authentic Firebird style, one piece, neck through, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to do it basically kind of bolt on neck. Yeah, it'll be a little bit of a hybrid. Poor Conservative says, you should have asked, would have sent you a body and headstock template for the bird base. Well, dang it. I pick one though, like a one piece kind of template. Is that what you have? It might still be useful. We're gonna have to, we'll have to talk about. Oh, we got a super chat. We got a super chat, buddy. Thanks, man. I appreciate that super chat. Thank you so much, buddy. Right on. I need like little bells and alarms and stuff. Buddy, thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Poor Conservative says, my buddy, I don't know how to say that. I'm sorry. From Soweto, turned me into Guitar Shack. I gotta check them out. Burnaby, I have a mesquite tree in my yard that's about 3 foot thick. It would make some nice lumber. Yes, it would. Mesquite. I have used a mesquite for a couple fretboards, some control cavity covers. Yes. Mesquite's really cool. Says, hey, Epperson. Weather's been real nice in the morning and evening here. Yeah, I bet the afternoon's hot. Because that's what we have. Ooh, I'm getting a little bit of lag here. Hopefully everything's coming through loud and clear on your side. Yeah, that's what we get. The mornings are awesome. We've even had a little bit of dew in the morning, which is lag. Don't go anywhere, guys. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. All right, I'm going to try this over here. Maybe that'll help. Remove the lag. We'll see. Let me open that. Let the signal in. Okay. Sen Packin says, I'm late. I'm late for a very important date. Oh, Guitar Talk. What did I miss? Sen Packin says, Potvin has a ton. He's got a ton, way tons. Sen Packin says, Canadians are nice folk, I heard that before. Doughboy, what is up, Mr. Doughboy? Says, hey, Jeff. Sen Packin says, if you sent out the decals, funny story about those. Honestly, no, I haven't. I got the thing's address. Sorry for the delay. I got to get that out. Maybe I'll run them up to the post office. Gina says, to Phil, Colorado's hot and smoky. Thankfully, the fires are all west for now. That sort of stuff, but yeah, the fires. I guess they're pretty bad from what I'm hearing up there around Glenwood Springs. Buddy, I hope that's not near you. I hope you're on. That's not super close, is it? I hope you're all right up there. I don't think they're that far, but I could be wrong. Poor Conservative says, I acquired a few things before I was done at Gibson in '84. Aha. I'm gonna have to shoot you a message. Sen Packin says, hey there, Poor Conservative. Poor Conservative, hey, Sen Packin. Bam, fist bump, here. Buddy says, yep, it's bad. Oh, are they near you? I hope not, buddy. We had, I saw, buddy says a lot of smoke here. We had quite a bit. He said we haven't had it for a few days. But you can see the haze. Some days you can't even see the mountains. From where we live, east of Pikes Peak, you can look out and see Pikes Peak, at least the top of it. Some days you can't see anything. Some days it's just really hazy. Today I can't see it from where I am here, but today it's just a bit hazy, and I can't smell it. But it does. Some days it's pretty bad down here too, pretty smoky and smoggy. The other day I couldn't smell smoke, and it sprinkled for about 18 seconds, and I think the rain was bringing some of the smoke or the smell at least out of the air, because as soon as the drops started hitting the ground, I could smell a little bit of kind of stale campfire smell. Oh man, I don't like that smell. Gina says, as of yesterday, there were 9 fires all up and down western Colorado. So I hope everybody has a wonderful day. What's for lunch? My apologies. It says, hey, did you get your internet in the shop sorted? Nope, not yet. I just haven't gotten to it. I think, honestly, the solution, I think I mentioned it already, was that I just needed to run a hard line to a router. I don't know what else to do. So that would solve the Wi-Fi, or I just need to buy a booster for the cell phone, but not one of those boosters that connects to your internet, like an actual booster that picks the cell signal and boosts it. I don't know, they're expensive, but I also don't really want to dig a trench and run an internet cable, so I don't know. I didn't get it 100% sorted. Either way, I got to spend some money. And honestly, I think the best option would be for me to buy a booster. But I don't know. Still like steaming hot. So anyway, what else we got going on? Talking guitars and templates and all that sort of thing. And Poor Conservative, I got to hit you up. And Sent Packing, I got to get those stickers sent out. I forget what it costs. A couple bucks, I think, for international Canadian stamp, postage, whatever they call it. I don't think which I don't have. I should keep some here. That's a good idea. Either way, I got to go to the post office, so I'll try to do that today. I'll get them out. I got them addressed. I got a few of them that I got to send out. I've got the envelopes all addressed so that I wouldn't forget. I just got to get them dropped in the mail. So again, my apologies. I gotta figure that schedule out. I'm kind of been watching the sun, trying to figure out one side. Trying to figure out how I'm gonna do that. Because I can't do it at sunrise, so I got to do that in the afternoon. The other side is in the afternoon, so I got to do that in the morning to figure out the right time when the sun is in the right spot where and has been up long enough where this side of the barn is dry, but it's not in the direct sun. What is that? It's not what do they call it? First world problems or something? I don't know. When to paint a barn. Sent Packing. Oh, got the same comment again. Hey, did you get your internet in the shop sorted? I wonder why that came through twice. Interesting. Epperson says, yeah, unfortunately, business has fell back off. But I got it will. It's hard to say. This is such a strange year, and I believe that it'll pick back up. It'll pick back up. Plus, we all kind of need a break a little bit once in a while, right? A little slowdown. We may not always want it, but sometimes it's it slows down for a reason. You can kind of re-energize and recharge a little bit. My dad runs his own service type business, and his does the same thing. He'll go from being buried in work to everything will drop off, and then everything ramps back up. So it'll come back. It will come back. Want to? Uh-oh. It says reconnecting. Yikes. Reconnect. Please stay. Stay. You must stay. It says reconnecting. I don't know if I'm still there, guys. Oh no. No. Let me put this back outside. Hang on. Don't go anywhere. Maybe I'm the one who's going somewhere. Are you there? Oh no, it says reconnecting still. Sent Packin says, no worries, I could send the fees. No, I'm not asking you to send the fees. I don't even know why I brought that up. The fires in BC have been good this year. Such a wet summer. Nice change. Yes. That's awesome. I don't know why this thing says reconnecting. Poor Conservative says, I see ya. Okay, good. I'm going to ignore the thing that's swirling around and says reconnecting. I don't know why it's doing that, but anyway, though, too, we're about an hour in, so we're about to wind this down. I got a feeling I'm going to lose my connection. So, if you guys got any last minute questions, comments, suggestions, get them in there really quick. I don't know why it's lagging a lot. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot for hanging out. I'm going to wrap this up before we die completely. And, yeah. Poor Conservative is making macaroni salad. I love macaroni salad. I like extra celery seed or celery salt. Either one. Or extra celery. Epperson said leaves time for at-home projects. There you go, buddy. Gina says, bye all. Have a great day. You guys, thanks a lot for tuning in. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I enjoy these times so much when we can kind of just get together and hang out, regardless of whatever pandemic thing is going on. I still enjoy it. It's super fun. I love hanging out with you guys, and I appreciate you guys so much. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, thank you. And so be on the lookout this weekend for the new video. We're going to be building this right here using a set of my templates that we were just talking about. Kind of a beginning guitar video project. So be on the lookout if you're interested in checking that out. And as always, next week we'll be live on Facebook. 2 weeks from now we'll be back on the old YouTube. Thanks a lot, guys. Stay safe, stay healthy, have an amazing week and an awesome weekend. Thanks a lot, guys. We'll talk to you guys. We'll talk to you next week. Thanks a lot for hanging out. Take care, guys. Stay safe. I can't end it. It's not ending. Look at that. I'll be darned. I hit the end and now it just says reconnecting. Bye, guys.